The price for leading an inactive life is pretty high. Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. Most of us spend almost half our day sitting, which, according to scientists, can lead to a cluster of long-term issues like obesity, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and abnormal cholesterol. This modern-day ailment has snuck up on us without any warning. The reason is simple. When you're sitting, you're burning less calories compared to standing or walking. Even if you're slim, lack of movement can still cause health concerns. It affects the way you burn fat, metabolize sugar, or respond to insulin. But what makes it deadly according to scientists? Does it lead to anxiety? Do the muscles become weak? Can it cause trouble sleeping? In this video, we'll be talking about what happens to your body when you sit too much. Number 1. You'll gain weight. Let's start off with an obvious one. Weight gain is the direct result of a sedentary lifestyle. If you stay seated for a major part of your day and are skimping on going to the gym, then you'll put on weight pretty quickly. Studies show that people who sit for longer hours than usual develop fat around their stomach area, which is the most dangerous place for fat storage. Movement causes the muscles to produce molecules that help process sugar and fats. Sitting too much lessens the molecule production, which increases your waist size. What measures do you take to lose weight? Share your suggestions in the comment section. Number 2. You'll develop anxiety or depression. This may come as a shock, but anxiety, depression, or just a feeling of loneliness has been linked with sitting down for too long. This seemingly harmless inactivity may be the sneaky reason for anxiety or depression. Mental health problems can be experienced within just 2 hours of sitting in front of a TV or computer. Researchers suggest that sedentary behavior causes poor sleep, which leads to metabolic problems and social isolation. Staying inside causes vitamin D deficiency, which is another cause for depression. Number 3. Serious back and neck pain. We all have experienced back and neck pain at some point in our lives. When there's pain mainly in our lower back, specifically the place where your spine curves inward at the base, the reason can be boiled down to bad posture while sitting for too long. Sitting in a hunched or slouched position for hours can put a strain on your back and your neck. This problem is worsened over time if you have any underlying medical conditions. To undo this, you can get a massage, do yoga, apply ice, or maintain good posture. Number 4. Your muscles become weak. Humans are built to stand up. We are not made to sit in one place for too long. This is why your heart health gets a boost when you're standing or doing some activity. Sedentary life will waste away the glutes and other leg muscles. These large leg muscles that support walking can get weak and lead to falling down or painful strain, especially while exercising. Your hip muscles will also become weak, causing serious problems with hip joints and compromised spine health. Number 5. You'll have trouble falling asleep. Sitting down all day in a reclining position combined with lack of physical activity has major health risk factors. Insomnia is one of them. Rather than feeling sleepy during the day, it'll cause sleep disturbances or insomnia. Needless to say, sleeplessness is one of the leading causes of obesity. Catching up on quality sleep is important for the body's repair and maintenance. However, prolonged sitting can directly interfere with this, which can make you want to avoid physical activities even more. Number 6. It'll cause varicose veins. Varicose veins are a condition that results in enlarged, swollen, or twisting veins that often appear to be purple or blue. The strained vein condition is triggered when you spend a lot of time sitting. When you sit, the veins work much harder to move the blood to the heart. This leads to swollen ankles and even blood clots. This condition is worsened if you sit with your legs crossed or bent. Number 7. May lead to joint pain. If your job requires you to sit in one place for a major part of the day, then knee pain is something that you'll find yourself complaining about. This happens because lack of movement causes knee tendons to become stiff and painful. Sitting in the wrong position for long hours puts a lot of pressure on the kneecap. Even the wrong office furniture or just keeping your legs bent can cause some serious joint problems. The best solution for this is to choose some ergonomic office furniture that supports your back, hands, and legs. Number 8. It'll shorten your life. Studies have shown that people who spend 6 or more hours sitting in one place have a 20% higher rate of early death. Even if you're doing the recommended amount of exercise every day, the mortality rate remains high if you spend the rest of your day sitting in one place for hours. Sitting burns fewer calories because it demands zero muscle effort. The leisurely behavior leads to obesity and a host of other heart problems. Number 9. You'll slow down your brain performance. When the body's inactive for a long time, it makes the brain slow. This happens because the oxygen supply to the brain is reduced, which leads to decreased release of vital mood-enhancing chemicals. Lab studies suggest excessive sitting can impair memory and decrease brain blood flow. Ignoring this can lead to a rapid decline in brain health and may even be the cause of Alzheimer's in later stages of life. Before we move forward, have you been feeling like your memory's getting dull? Maybe you're not eating right. Check out these foods that'll boost your brain function and memory. Now, let's get back to learning about what happens to your body when you sit too much every day, according to science. Number 10. Your cancer risk will go up. You may be aware of some of the biggest cancer triggers, like processed meats, smoking, and pollution. But it turns out that sitting is another hidden contributor. Sitting for hours on end heightens the risk of developing cancers like colorectal, endometrial, and ovarian. Studies have even found a link between endometrial cancer and obesity. With weight gain comes vitamin D deficiency, which may lead to colon cancer. This doesn't mean you have to be more active. This only means that you have to sit less. Number 11. Your posture will be compromised. All of us are guilty of slouching while sitting in front of a computer or TV. This momentary feeling of relief can seriously compromise your regular posture. Sitting rotates the pelvis backwards, which puts pressure on the lumbar discs. This irregular posture forces the head to lean forward and curves the shoulder to compensate for weight distribution. Number 12. Metabolism will slow down. You may be indulging in intense gym sessions, but everything gets undone when you sit for prolonged periods. It also substantially decreases the production of a particular enzyme responsible for breaking down fat. This leads to the storage of calories and eventually weight gain, which is the main cause of slowed metabolism. The body isn't used to being a desk ornament, and when this happens, your rate of metabolism drops. Any chance you get, you should get up and moving around. Take a few breaths of fresh air, stretch your legs. Now that you know how harmful plopping yourself in one place for long periods of time is, here's how you can have an active sitting life. If your job entails sitting for long hours and there's nothing you can do about it, try standing up and sitting down without using your hands a few times. This can be very helpful in getting some exercise without leaving the premises. Make this a rule of thumb. For every hour you spend sitting, reward yourself and your body with a 5-minute stroll. You can set a reminder on your phone to get yourself to stretch out your arms and legs for a bit. If your sitting time is more at home, then you should stretch your hip flexors for 5 minutes every morning and evening. Neck exercises will be your saving grace. Do some basic neck exercises at your desk for at least 5 minutes. That'll be great for your back and neck health. Yoga is one underrated concept whose benefits are long-term. When it comes to yoga exercises, it involves a lot of stretching and breathing exercises. Doing this every evening can lower the negative impacts of sitting for too long. A sedentary lifestyle is the gateway to several diseases. As we've seen in this video, it contributes to several chronic diseases ranging from heart problems to even cancer. Staying active is not a big deal. In case you're willing to embrace a healthier life, do these quick and easy morning exercises. Also, try to include these healthy foods in your diet. These 2 videos will be enough for you to stay active and healthy. What are some creative ways to stay active while doing a 9-to-5 job? Let us know in the comments.